Hello, YouTube. ZiggyNo back with Sports Cards Daily. Today's August 25th, and on this day in 1804, that's 1804, Alicia Thornton is the first female jockey rider at what Navesmere in Yorkshire. Now, what's amazing about that is that's like Napoleon and Thomas Jefferson time period. The first woman jockey rider. Pretty cool. Wow, hobby news. Sports update. A lot going on in sports. A couple series already over in the first round of the playoffs. Same thing with hockey. Now it's starting to get down to the second round. A lot of things heating up. Players heating up. You'll also see player cards are cooling off, right? We're now going into the off season for a lot of players. Although it's a bizarre and shortened off season, it is beginning. So we'll start to see some cards slip, some players dip, some players rise. Players who are on the rise lately. I mean, I think Shai's been doing pretty well, going 2-2. Obviously, Luka's on fire, going 2-2 in the series. A lot of great stuff. Football only a few weeks away, guys. Get your fantasy football in. If you haven't done that, do it soon. If you're doing any leagues and need somebody, let me know. Would love to play. PSA grading. There's been some controversy. I mentioned this earlier, I think yesterday, and one of the other updates. Someone brought to attention that PSA suspended several subbers. Mojo Breaks did a special on, one of the concerns in the fraud is the subbing industry. I will just say I use somebody to help do my subbing for PSA. Somebody I trust, somebody I've been using for years. I don't think he's looking to add more business because I really think he does it for himself and a few friends. So I'll leave it at that. And I think you're going to see more of that, more people that are just going to do it for themselves and a few friends and not be advertising, PSA subbing with all the activity going on out there. Real quick update. I'm going to have a video probably out tomorrow on the selling series update. That's on the different platforms I've been using. Also have an update on StarStock, which I've been using a lot lately, but a lot going on with StarStock. Later today, Beckett Live will have Golden Auctions on for an interview around 8 o'clock. Cahill Breaks is on at 9:30. I don't normally promote breaks, but I'm a big fan of Cahill Sports because he's not just a breaker. He's kind of active in the community, active on TikTok. Also a good place to just check out chat. He does have breaks if you want to get into those. Check that out as well. A lot of other things going on in the hobby. Cards and cakes. Normally on Tuesday, it looked like it took place last night. I'll give you an update on that. So, what did you miss? I did drop Chapter 1 last night in my How to Invest in Sports Card series. Talked about goals, budgets, community, and accounts. Kind of the prereqs that you need to get ready when you're going to get into the sports card community. Hobby news and notes, behind the numbers, why we started collecting, cards and cake with Alex and Brandon Chung, hobby hotline, and first ever Black Prism rookie poll from a new content provider I stumbled across that I wanted to bring some attention to and look forward to doing some updates in the future. It has a very, very solid channel. So let's get into what's going on. First of all, hobby news and notes. This is from Baseball Card Collector, Investor, Dealer, one of my favorite channels. He does an update on this Messi card. Now, again, if you've been following soccer's been crazy on fire. I'll be honest, I don't understand it. There's a lot of my concerns with soccer. I have been playing with soccer. The boys actually pulled their first Mason Greenwood rookie card last night, so they're excited about that. But this video talks a little bit about just hobby news. Really great update. Really recommend checking it out. But it talks about the rise of this card. This card was $1 back in January. This card was in the dollar bins in most places. And it discusses how it's gotten to where it is today. It's just a phenomenal story. Now, what's great about that is yesterday, Numbers Behind the Cards, Card Hour, who's one of my favorite soccer channels, he actually put out a video talking about this class, the Prism 2014. He talks about the Messi card here as well, right? And it's just phenomenal. I guess my point is this set would concern me. I don't understand the hype, why these cards are so expensive. Will these cards hold value? Just a lot of interesting thoughts here. I guess my takeaway is I think the world is surprised by how much Americans have gotten into soccer, how fast, how deep, and how much we love Prism as well. I think that's my takeaway from the two videos. Excuse me. Third video, sports card investing while we collect. I think this might be a new content provider. I've definitely been following Every Damn Hustling. He does a great collaboration here with another content provider, Pittsburgh, and they talk about sports cards, how they both got back into sports cards, why they're in sports cards. Again, it just adds to the fact there are a lot of sports cards people in sports cards in the last year or two. In fact, I heard one commenter make a comment that if you've been in sports cards for a year, you're considered, oh, the original gangsters or OG, which just does I guess it's perspective, right? Next was Cards and Cake. Comeback card investor had Les Alex and Brandon Chung on. Great collaboration. The three guys talked about soccer. They talked about baseball. They talked about basketball. Brandon was pretty entertaining. Really enjoyed the conversations. Fan of all three guys and like to see what they're doing. Les Alex is building out, I think he mentioned full count media, which I've definitely referenced in some past videos. I like what he's doing. He's trying to build out. I guess there's a lot of these media, right, guys? So there's bench clear media, there's full count media. What is it? Mojo media. I guess I need to create ZiggyNo media. Anyway, I'll stick with what I like doing right now. Hobby Hotline, busy night for these guys. Great conversations about retail, and then a really long conversation about grading, which I thought was interesting. Mike from Wax Pack Heroes discussed why he doesn't see why people grade. He doesn't grade cards. He likes cards where they are. And I kind of understand, but I guess, my biggest thing is that if you're doing transactions with people, the number one reason I do graded cards is I don't want to deal with people complaining about the quality of a raw card. If I sell somebody a raw card, they might tell me, oh, it didn't meet their standards, which I'm not trying to upset anybody. I want to, make a fair deal. So selling graded card, I'd rather sell a graded 8 because I know what it is than, sell a raw card. And I do sell some raw cards, don't get me wrong, and you will see me sell some. But I just prefer to sell graded cards, not just for the multipliers, but I think it just provides better customer service. Just my perspective on it. Lastly, I'm going to bring your attention to a new content provider. She collects cards. This is a really cool content provider. I really just stumbled across her a few days ago. 87 subscribers. Let's blow this channel up if you guys are following. Please go out there and give her a subscribe. Tell her Ziggy sent you, or you saw Ziggy, or I don't know. Just help get their channel going. This is cool. I'm going to play this real quickly here. This is them breaking a hobby box, right? And look at this girl. She pulls a rookie. Look at this rookie. And her friend's like, oh, I don't know. And this other friend, who's the one who owns the cards, she's like, holy smokes. Is that a what? She shakes her friend. Her friend doesn't know. She's just like, I just pulled this card. It's black. What's so special about it? This other friend's like, what the hell? I just think this is a great video. Man, I love the emotion in this video. It's raw, it's pure, it's honest. And again, new content provider. She has a great channel. And like I said, I look forward to catching up and following her. She's not just doing breaks, right? She does, 5 cards under 500, sports card 101 selling, talks about getting her cards ready for grading. Cool channel. So I'm also looking for other new content providers. I feel like I'm kind of recycling the same ones. I'm trying to focus on people who are providing something that's new or unusual to the hobby. I'm fine with breaks, and I do highlight breaks and box rips and stuff like that. But I'm really looking for collaborations, conversations, perspectives on how people collect, perspectives on how they're investing, and so forth. So hope you guys enjoyed today. Look forward to seeing you guys back tomorrow. More good content coming out this week. Have a great day. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Goodbye.